B Cam rolling. We good. CWTFB Radio, man. Alongside my Choco Bliss, Honey Kiss, Hershey Kiss. My good sis, never miss. You heard?
Ooh,
Big bells from the big block.
The intro is really nice.
How you doing, baby?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm great.
You been gone for a minute.
I
What
have.
happened? I heard you was pregnant.
What?
That's what they told me.
Who the heck is they?
You know, they, them, and theirs.
Yeah, whatever. No, definitely not pregnant. I was sick for like 2 weeks, bro.
I thought you had an abortion. My fault. What?
That's wild.
Niggas is pro-choice now, right? Don't we live in Trump's America? 16.
I have no words for that. And
Hey.
no, and no, and no. Whatever the next thing you're about to say, no. No to all of that.
I'm talking shit. How you feeling, though? You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
100%
Feeling
now?
great. Yes, I'm 100% now. I was getting beaten and battered.
Oh.
I don't know what was up with me, but
You know,
I'm better
I'm glad
now.
you're here. I'm glad you're
Yeah.
here. Might have been some allergies and you was being dramatic, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? We here, though. We here. But, yo, we got my man Norfsyde Slee in the building.
Yeah.
What's good, my boy?
What's up, Brody? How you?
I'm good, man. How's everything?
Everything good, man. You know, same old shit. Living.
It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been years, actually.
Yeah,
So,
For
exactly.
real.
glad you can make it back, man. But we're going to start off with a mix today, man. CWTFB Radio, man. We in the motherfucking media lab. At the sound lab. Who was that, RX? Fucking with niggas. My man Con, get it on. Walking out of here, man. I'm Charlie Machine. I'm beside my beautiful sis. Never miss. Big bells. We got Norfsyde Slee in here, man. How's everybody doing?
Yoik.
Great, excellent, beautiful, lovely,
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah, Slee, what's up, man?
Wonderful, bro.
It's been a while, man.
Wonderful. That's a
Been
good
real
word.
long, bro. I'm doing
Yeah.
wonderful.
Whatever. All of the above. Devo, he gonna hold it down. You already know what the fuck he do, man. But SoundLab MA, man. The SoundLab is the cheat code. So www.soundlabma.com. Anything you need, we got you. Next sponsor is my guys over at Temple of Groom. Shout out to my guy Boston's Hair Flow. If you need any barber needs, men, you know what I'm saying? You need to keep your beard right, get it right and tight. You know what I mean? You don't want nobody trimming your shit when you're going to get a haircut. You want to get the fading for real. And I'm not talking about like niggas who just taper you real quick. I'm talking about like a real in-depth fade that could last you almost up to 2 weeks. I ain't gonna hold you. Like the niggas fades be tight. You know what I'm saying? Luxury haircut experience, my nigga. He'll mummy wrap you with the towel, the hot towel. If you see you got any ingrowns, neck up only, he'll pull it out. You know what I'm saying? If you a regular, he might pull out the blue label. He might pull out some Macallan 18. You might, you know what I mean? It's real luxury. I'm telling you, man. Like the products that he uses is only top tier.
Enter Devo, the genius.
You know what I mean? Oh yeah, and that's Devo in the background with his music going crazy. You know what I mean? He don't give a fuck about niggas. But shout out Temple of Groom, 2 locations. One in Cambridge, that's on Mass Ave. One in Fenway, that's on Calm Ave. There's a third one coming soon in Coolidge Corner. We'll keep you updated on that. But Temple of Groom, man. Boston, Cambridge, Coolidge Corner coming soon. Shout out my guys over there. You already know what time it is. And this episode is actually sponsored by Freshborn Clothing.
Yes.
You know, my guys got me laced up today. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you see this real good stitching, you know, real good hats. You know what I'm saying? Like, my man,
Very
you know what I mean?
good. Best hats we've ever seen.
Really good. Very good hats. Very good hats. Really
Great
good
material.
hats. The best
Quality.
hats I've ever seen. You see, I've never seen hats like this. These are really good hats, right? Shout out my guy Cool, man. It was his birthday not too long ago, but shout out to Freshborn. I've actually loved this brand for many years. They like, and I'm not even exaggerating. Like they did good quality for a minute. Like when it comes to like local brands, a lot of niggas don't put the time and effort into their product.
Yeah.
But they always have. And I'm talking about since they was young boys. You know what I mean? And like now they're gonna do a relaunching of the brand and you know, I love what they doing, man. So shout out to those guys. They sent me a care package and all of that, man. So shout out to Freshborn Clothing. Follow them on Instagram, man. That's FRHBRN. Freshborn. Shout out my guys. All right. Bells.
Yes.
How was your last 18 weeks?
Bro, come on. First of all, It has been quite literally maybe like 18 days.
It wasn't 18 days. You're forcing it.
No, I'm not forcing it.
How am I forcing it?
You said 18 weeks.
Yeah.
That's not the same.
It wasn't 18 days. What's 3 weeks?
21 days.
Yeah, you said 18. You see, this is how you
okay,
do
because
that
you
shit.
said 18.
See how women do that
wasn't
shit?
Oh,
It was 18 days, nigga. That's 3 extra whole days. What you talking about?
Technically, it's 3 days because it's only, once a week.
Yeah, but that's not. But you didn't say that. You didn't say 21.
Well, I said 18 because you said 18.
All right.
Okay.
I'm mad. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, well, shit.
But anyway, how you
That's
doing?
you but I have manners, and I actually like you. So
Yeah.
what was you about to say?
Now, how you doing? Like,
I'm
I just
good,
wanna know,
I'm great,
besides
I'm
being
healthy.
Sick, what you been up to? You look mad refreshed and mad.
Yeah, I
like,
do because
yeah.
I feel great. Like I'm alive now, but I haven't been doing anything because I was sick. Like
Oh.
I was literally in bed dying, and nobody called me, and nobody asked if I was okay. And
Nobody? Nobody.
You called me once and was like, "Oh man, how you feeling?" And that was the first day that I was feeling bad.
You see how women ain't shit? I call Bells almost every day. Now, granted, when she was sick, yes, I did it.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
But
Like,
prior
how
to
is that
but
possible?
prior to that, I literally call her every fucking day.
Yes,
And that's crazy. And you gonna say that shit?
No, I'm
you gonna do
gonna-
that to me, nigga?
okay.
Come on.
All right. Okay. I am not talking about the past. I'm talking about the,
okay.
right up until this
All
point.
right.
You ain't called me. You ain't checked on me or nothing.
Wow.
If I would have died, nobody would have known. Here
You wasn't
lies the
gonna
body
die.
of Bells the Great.
You wasn't gonna die. You one of God's favorite. You wasn't
This
gonna
is
die.
true. This is true. Accurate.
Yeah. I mean,
But
I'll be
now
on
I'm
time
cool.
sometime.
I'm cool. I ain't been doing too much. I was doing a lot of resting. I was forced. By force.
Force. Okay.
So,
All right.
but I'm good now. Thank
Well, that's
you.
good. That's good. Well, I really want to talk to Slee,
Yes, sir.
but we're going to do these ratings real quick.
Oh my gosh, it hasn't happened yet?
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh. This shit crazy.
It was over.
Wow. All
Every
right.
time I'm ready to start,
All right. Oh, you ready to start? You
God.
ain't said shit, nigga.
I forgot.
Fuck out of here. You see this shit? You see? They said get a female co-host.
It's the best thing that ever happened to you. Don't blame me.
Some niggas told me don't do it.
Really? Who
Yeah,
were they?
Some niggas whose podcasters before me, they was like, don't fucking do it. Don't invite women.
I'm here.
Hey,
Been here. We'll be
you know,
here.
it works. Sometimes.
If I wasn't here, it would just be Charlie in the backpack. So,
This is true. Anyway, Red Cups and ratings, man.
Yes,
Every
sir.
week, just like every other week, we got 2 projects that we're gonna rate, man. This week we're gonna start off with somebody who has been doing his thing for a little while now. What I like about him was him not having a rush to put out a project.
Mm-hmm.
He knew how to stretch out a single, and he knew how to market himself to the point where he wanted people to hear more from him. And we talking about my man Trill Manny. He dropped Deception Over Perception. I don't know if it's Deception Over Perception or if it's Deception/Perception. I'm gonna say Deception Over Perception. I don't know if that's right, but that's what it is.
Okay.
6 tracks, 17 minutes. What you think?
what happened?
What did you think about Trill?
Oh,
Manny's album?
see? Okay. Well, it was cool. I enjoyed it. I think the production was good. It was. I'm struggling with the authenticity part because yes, he has his own style, and when you hear Trill Manny, you know it's him. But I think like listening to him, I hear, and I said this is, I hear where his inspiration comes from, or where it sounds like his inspiration comes from, which is like Chris Brown, and I think I even said it Panic at the Disco, because it's almost like it's pop and R&B,
Yeah.
and also like so I'm a little bit I don't want to say it's inauthentic. I can just hear the influences heavy, and I think that he's young. I'm not really sure how long he's been doing this, but I know that I
It hasn't been long.
okay. So I really
I'd
just
say 2 years tops.
okay.
No bullshit.
So for 2 years tops, I think he's on a great
Right.
path.
Great
he has
trajectory.
a lot of room to grow, and I think that he's still finding himself. And when he fully finds himself, this is my opinion. I'm not sure if he knows that he's fully found himself, but I don't think so because he's so young and he's just starting out. I think that he's gonna be able to do amazing things. As far as the project is concerned, I thought it was cool that he had Capella Gray on there.
Yeah, that was fire.
My Girl.
I love
Is
that song.
the song?
You shitting me?
Yeah, I
love
like that
record.
song. That and I forgot the title of the song. Two of them songs is my favorite.
Last Dance. Baby, it's your chance, dance.
I like that song too.
I
Honestly,
don't
there's
know
nothing
if
on there
you
that I
got a
dislike.
Man.
That was the first track on the album, right?
Look,
Yes? No? Maybe
that
so?
was the first one.
Yeah, no,
There's
that's
a few
not.
of them. There was a few of them, yo.
I think they were all good.
My man had a song called Te Amo.
Yeah, okay, so I'm so confused
Look.
with the title of that song.
He probably wrote it for a little, you know what I mean?
Lord.
A little mamacita.
A little
you know what
madura.
I mean? a little Dominican or Puerto Rican. A little Consuela.
Oh, not Consuela not Consuela the maid.
You know what I mean? Yo, look, I like this.
Yeah, I liked it.
I liked it. And I didn't want to like it. You know what it was? Because the marketing.
Yeah.
I thought the suit was cliche. But I just realized that's how he wanted to package himself.
Yeah.
Right? Like duality. Right?
Yeah.
When I saw the album art, that's when I realized, like, okay, I see what you're doing here, my nigga. You showing two sides of you. Well, you could clean it up.
Yeah.
You know, he had a lot of promo videos where he had the suit on, and I'm like, this nigga wearing the same suit for like a whole year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the last time I saw him, he was actually wearing the same suit. And I'm like, my nigga, how long you been wearing this suit? He said, nigga, I've been wearing this suit for like a year and a half. And I'm like, yo.
However long it takes.
And then when he said that, I was like, you know, I respect that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're committed to your vision, bro. Whatever that may be.
Yeah.
You may not see somebody's vision at the beginning.
Yeah.
But you be like, you know what? And then when you see the whole project come together, you're like, all right.
Yeah.
I get it. This nigga went through some shit. Nigga done talked about, and not really on this album, but like, you know, knowing his story, nigga was homeless for a little bit. He done lost his bitch. She caught him up on some shit. I mean, the nigga was going wild on Instagram.
You know, I thought that was fake
Nah, that was real.
at first.
So that's what I'm saying. That Te Amo record might have
yeah.
been for the little bitch that he was in her DM. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I mean,
I think Te Amo came out before all of that.
I don't know.
went
I don't know.
down.
I don't know. I like my storyline better. My storyline just sounds better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, proceed, please.
Yeah, I mean, My Girl, I love that record. Lost It All.
Lost It All was my other favorite. My Girl and Lost It All were the top two for me.
Yeah. I liked it a lot, man. Like I think what I do think about his artistry is that yes, he does like sound like a lot of people that we've heard already. He sounds like early Bieber.
Yeah.
Sounds like Chris Brown. But what I do know is that he can write and he can harmonize and he can put together a record.
Yeah.
So if you have those three skills as an R&B artist, you gonna be all right. As long as you just keep perfecting your craft and you really fully dive into who you are as a person. He's a young man. He's really young.
Yeah.
Who he is now is not who he's gonna be in 5 years,
No.
or who he's gonna be in 10 years, or whatever the case may be. He's really
I
young.
agree.
Like he's like super early 20s, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. So he got mad time to develop. So that's why I'm not mad at him. And I liked it. I wholeheartedly enjoyed it. Like I was running errands earlier today listening to this
Yeah.
shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you got a man. You know what I mean? This nigga was wilding. This nigga was in the DMs. Nigga like, I don't care if you got a man. This nigga, come on, man.
Yeah.
Stop dirty macking, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if you. I know that you do not like this man. However, Tory Lane's latest album was Alone at Prom. I don't know if you heard the album.
Grown ass man talking about prom. That's some real pedophile shit.
Mercy. Okay, you see, this is why you need to chill sometimes. That is besides the point that I'm trying to make. The sound for that project reminded me of what Trill was doing as far as the sound was concerned. And if you heard that album, you'd know what I mean. It was very
I did not hear it. I have zero intentions on hearing it.
Okay.
He shoots women.
That's questionable, but
Yeah.
I digress.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway,
right along.
Talking about my man Trill Manny, what we gave this one, deception / perception, or deception
What?
over perception.
Something's going on. Are you having a stroke?
Did I say that wrong? Deception over perception?
Okay, there we go.
What'd I say?
I don't know. It wasn't
That's not
right,
what I said,
though.
Slee? She bugging,
It
or
wasn't
am I
right.
bugging?
The first time it wasn't right. It's okay though. I still love you, bro.
Am I bugging? You know, I've been drinking.
Yeah.
I've been drinking. Anyway, Trill Manny, deception over perception. We gave this one a solid 3.6 out of 5.
Okay.
When you see me and you don't like your score, I gave you the highest score out of everybody. So take it up with everybody else. It's not on me.
You've been doing a whole lot of bus driving.
I'm ranting.
You've been doing a whole lot of bus driving.
I'm ranting on you niggas.
Guess what?
Her, him.
Once a rat, always a rat. You can't relinquish the title.
Said like a true Mission Hill girl. All right.
I beg your pardon?
Huh? Anyway, next record that we're gonna rate. This is my man. Now, look. I don't usually like Saxon rappers. But boy can spit. I ain't gonna hold you. We talking about my man Luke Yetton. He dropped Cool Hand Luke. I don't really know what that means, but hey, that's the name of the album. It's 7 tracks, 20 minutes. What you think, sis?
I don't know.
You don't know. What do you mean you don't know? See, this is what's wrong. This is the racial problem we have in America.
I know for a fact. I just know for a fact that between you and I.
It's the racial problem we have in America. Like, what you mean you don't know? Music is music.
Yeah, it is.
It's music.
Yeah, it is. Now, I don't know. I didn't dislike it, but I also didn't like it. And I'm not sure how to explain it. And I'm not gonna hold you. When I first coming into the album, listening to it, I was like, oh, he sounds like. And I'm so mad that this thought came to my mind, and then I realized, oh wait, no. I said, oh, he sounds like the black version of Eminem, and he's not black.
Yo.
I was so pissed at myself because I had to remind myself, oh,
You didn't even look at the album cover.
No, I did.
Where
that
the fuck
him?
do you see a black man?
Is that him?
That nigga looks like Matthew McConaughey, nigga.
I didn't think that was him at all. Who is that elderly man? Hold on, am I bugging?
I don't know who that's supposed to be, but I'm pretty sure that's him. Or somebody that represents him.
I don't think that's him at all. That can't possibly be him.
Or maybe that's just him a little battered. You know what I mean?
Well, anyway, I will say this. Production was cool. I was not surprised to hear Exit on there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I don't got much for real.
The record he has with Fuego Bass is fire. That was track 4, True Grit.
Mm-hmm.
On Guard was fire. The intro Godzilla with what's that nigga name? Flames Malik. Fire. I've heard Luke Yetton before. In fact, Dallas Rose is the reason why I know who Luke Yetton is, right? So immediately I wrote him off.
Okay.
Which is not fair, right? Because I was like, Saxon's co-signing Saxon. It's like, that's what y'all gonna do, nigga. I mean, nepotism. I'll do that, right? So,
yeah.
But then I was like, because honestly, I never heard nothing from Luke Yetton early on, like years ago, that I was like, this is good. It was kind of weird. Like, I heard like some songs with him and like, what's the chick that Dallas stole the show from?
Oh, mercy.
Fame Jackson. Yeah, Fame Jackson. It was like a song. It was weird. Like, it was just cringy. I hated it. So like, I was like, I'm like, I don't like this white boy. Like, I don't. You know what I mean?
This is not Luke.
But then, every time I met Luke, like every time I seen him in public, he showed so much love. I was like, how am I gonna write this nigga off? He a cool dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he a cool dude. So I can't just be a dickhead and just be like, yo, fuck you. Just gonna like your music, right? So when he dropped this, I said, let me give this a real listen.
Yeah.
Let me give this a real chance. And I'm not gonna hold you. I can't remember what song it was that I didn't like, that I felt sounded too Eminem-ish. I think it was On Guard.
I feel like,
Was it On Guard?
I don't remember exactly which one it was.
I can't remember which one it was. I can't remember what, but it was just like,
That's what
it's a little too white boyish for me.
Yeah, but you know what?
I mean?
The quality of his voice is not white boyish.
But it was
you know
that
what I mean?
one song.
Yeah, it was that one song, and
Yeah.
that's what I said. Like, it gave me Eminem, but
other than that, I was like, oh, this motherfucker spitting.
yeah,
Oh, this nigga can rap.
yeah, I will give him that. He does have a good pen. Howdy Doody. I don't know if I like that song or can't stand it because what is it? She said she'll never date a white boy, whatever. Howdy Doody. And I was like, why are you saying that? It's so freaking,
Hey,
for lack of a better term, Caucasian-ish.
but he's white.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you tell the nigga to not be
Not
white?
say howdy doody.
Howdy doody.
No.
And he knows it's not him.
Yeah.
I know he don't be saying
No,
shit.
I know.
Howdy doody. The fuck out of here, Luke. You don't say that. But that's the typical white boy shit. Like, what up, bitch? Howdy doody.
Yeah. That actually sounds kind of like,
that's
you know what I
gangster.
mean? Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not mad at that. I was like, all right, that's swag, nigga. I mean, that's player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
White player. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, I liked it, man. I'm not gonna like it. This made me want to hear more Luke Yetton.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly. And I like when I'm proved wrong from my opinions and biases, nigga. Because I be biased as fuck.
Proven.
A lot. You know what I mean? And I want to talk about Serenity with Exit Fame. And the reason being is because Exit Fame did what Exit Fame did on an elite level on this song.
Yeah.
It was, I think when Exit Fame gets on records with niggas, he wants to outdo them.
Come on.
What do you mean? Every rapper should feel that way.
Yeah.
If you I don't give a fuck if that's your man.
Yeah.
You should go into that booth wanting to knock his fucking head off, my nigga. Because that's what rap is, my nigga. That's hip hop. It's competitive.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if that's your brother. You get in that booth, it's like, you're dead, nigga.
Yeah.
You're dead to me right now. When I'm spitting this 16, nigga, you're dead. It's over. Funeral.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what he was on this verse. And I said, God damn it, Fame.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how you rap, nigga. From now on, that's how you rap. You know what I mean? That's how it felt.
Yeah.
So, lo and behold, out of 5 red cups, again, I gave the highest score.
You say that one more time, I'm leaving. Because why?
We gave Luke Yetton, Cool Hand Luke, 3.9.
That's it.
Out of 5 red cups, man. Shout out my man Luke Yetton, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. I like this, man. I like this a lot, man.
I will say it was an easy listen. I can't say that it like was hard to listen to.
Nah, it was short enough where it was consumable and like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, and things of that nature.
Yeah.
But either way, let's get to the feature presentation, man. We got my man, Norfsyde Slee in the building. What's up, baby?
Yes, sir.
In the building.
What's the
Cotty,
word?
we don't see nobody.
You heard?
What's up, bro? You know, we long overdue.
Yeah, long overdue, man. It's been a minute.
Definitely.
Fucking, for the people who don't know who you are, just real quick, let them know who you are, what you do, what you represent.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm Norfsyde Slee, man. You know, I'm from Mattapan.
Mm-hmm.
I rep Boston as a whole, though, you know. Shout out to everybody, but,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'm an artist. I do me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in my own lane, man. I don't follow behind nobody. I just do me, man. Get to know me.
I like that. I like that, man. So, Slee, you've been doing your thing for a minute now, man. And
Wow.
back when I used to rap, like type shit, like
Definitely.
yeah, like you know what I mean. So
Definitely.
I was talking to my man earlier, and I was like, you know, I want to say Slee, Lido, Lee Boy, we was legit all a part of the same class that like came out of Boston, like doing music at the same time.
Hell yeah.
Difference is y'all niggas stuck with it, right? Or you stuck with it, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Now, tell us about the evolution of you, man. Like, when you was rapping back in 2012, per se, versus 2025, what differentiates Slee then and Slee now?
See, back then, I was just rapping to rap. Yeah, I mean, my man and them was rapping with 3SG. You know, my man
Yeah.
Dollars.
Yeah.
You know, Gutter.
Yeah,
My man Street.
yeah,
You know, I just followed behind them. I wasn't a rapper. They was rapping before I was. I just
Yeah.
picked the pen up after them. So, you know, they chilled out for a while, and I'm just like, nah, I got to keep this shit going. So, you know, I kept it going. So, yeah, back then, I used to just follow behind them with the rapping and shit. Then 2020, not even 2020, I'll say like 2015.
yeah.
I just started doing the shit by myself. Like,
That's really what it
not
come down
exactly
to.
by myself, but I started taking it serious.
Right.
2015, like, all right, let me do this, man, because I feel like this is my only way out the hood, man. Like, I played basketball and all that shit, but I knew I wasn't making it to the NBA. I mean, I went to school and shit, everything,
Yeah.
good grades, whatever, but I was nice with the ball, but I knew I wasn't going to the NBA. That was my brother, you know. My brother was he was one of them ones with the
Okay.
basketball
Yeah.
shit. And man, rest in peace, my man Mook, too, so,
Word.
yeah, but I just had to take the rap shit serious, and
Yeah, that was like me in football, nigga. I was like, hey, man, I played Pop Warner,
yeah.
whatever, cool.
See?
Went to high school. Nigga, I got cracked the first time. I was like, hey, man. Call my man, like, how much you said the pack was?
For real, be like that.
I'm like, yeah, damn. These niggas is like 200 pounds in the 12th grade. What the fuck? Yeah.
For real, though.
So nah, I feel you 100%,
Oh
buddy.
my god.
Yeah, but now, you know, like, since I started taking the music serious, since 2015, I just been paying attention to shit, though. You know, I've been learning. You know, sometimes you feeling this shit too. You know, like, you make mistakes and this shit. You don't know too much. You know, you gotta learn this music shit. Like,
Yeah.
so I just sat back for a while, learned the music shit, and I'm here now,
Yeah.
trying to do what I do.
I heard you mention making mistakes. What would you say is the biggest mistake you've made musically?
The biggest mistake I probably made was just putting music out there with no, like, marketing. You know, like, I had a little people that fucked with me and all that shit, but that was just my section, which is Mattapan, but just marketing, really. I ain't had a marketing or nothing. I didn't know that business part of the game and
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
but I sat back and learned the shit, and then once I learned it, it was over from there.
So the most recent joint you dropped was, I mean, you dropped a single earlier this year, but the most recent project you dropped was Nights on Holly.
Nice on Holly.
That was 2023, right?
The recent shit I just dropped was Rain, Slee, Snow, Reloaded.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How come I don't see that on there? I didn't even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dropped that.
You saw that? You saw that? Yeah. See, I'm bugging. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, you see, my Apple Music on some bullshit. But either
The
way,
great value.
Nights
Apple
on
Music.
Holly.
Nights on
That was
Harley.
my shit though right there.
I'm gonna keep it a whole 100 with you, bro. I thought you was a really good feature artist for many years. Like you would get on somebody's song and you would black out. As a solo artist, I was never really sold until this one. Okay. And I was like, I like Nights on Holly. Like, you know what I mean? Like I liked it a lot. And I was like, because it represented you for real. You know what I mean? And it not only you as a rapper, but who you are as a person. Elevating to where you are now in life. And I was like, okay, I fuck with this for real. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, all right, well, Slee on some shit right now, right? And it wasn't just about the features, because there's songs that you had by yourself that you was going crazy on, like By Myself, right? Like Maintain, right? One song I didn't like, I'm from Boston.
I'm from Boston. Yeah, a lot of people didn't like that record.
Let's talk about that real quick, right?
No.
Because I've been meaning to talk to you about that. Because I'm from Boston, right? What was the motivation behind that record?
See, the motivation behind that record was, to me, was like, it was the marketing part.
Okay.
Like, I knew I could get people to talk about that record. Like, he's showing love to this person, or whatever. But I knew that was going to be, like, controversy.
Right.
So that's why I wrote it. Like, then, I'm from Boston. So, I got to represent the city the right way. I don't know nobody that really put, besides that Inner Being,
right?
Nobody really try to put like a Boston anthem. I try to put that together with the I'm from Boston record.
Right.
I shouted a few people out on that record. I shouted people out that I ain't even mess with.
Yeah, I know.
But I still got to show love because of the pioneers of the city. So there was a lot of controversy behind that. I got into it with a lot of people behind that record.
The shit that killed me was we listened to Ashley in the morning.
Yeah.
Nigga, when was the last time you listened to Ashley?
Yo, bro, I listen to that every morning.
Really?
I'm up early.
I'm on Dead Dogs.
I swear to God, bro. On Dead Dogs. That wasn't
crazy to me,
I wasn't capping when I said that.
Like, I thought you was capping. I'm like, this nigga is wilding.
I really listen to that shit because I'm up early. I gotta, I work and shit, man. So,
Me too. We all work.
Definitely. So, I got the radio playing when I'm on the way to work. So, I'm listening to what's going on, you know what I mean, with Ashley in the morning. DJ Foreign, that's my guy right there.
Yeah.
That's my dog.
So, that's my nigga.
But yeah, I definitely listen to Ashley in the morning, bro. Like, I just be wanting to know what's going on in the city. Listen to her little news. It's funny to me, she good people. So
I believe she's a good person.
Yeah,
I mean, I do believe she's a good person, good sexy, right? But what I'm saying is, I've never put Ashley on in the because my wife listens to the radio.
Yeah.
So there be times that, we gotta go do some shit when in the morning, whatever, and she puts the radio on, and I'm like, why you listen to this bitch? Like, I don't like white. I don't want to listen to white people dead in the morning, my nigga. Like, because you know what I do is I wake up and I read the news. Like, I'm on, Wall Street Journal, nigga, New York Times. I got this shit on my phone. I read, nigga.
Yeah.
I want to hear no white voices in the morning, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, type shit. Like, we already surrounded by these Saxons every day of our lives. Why the fuck do I want to listen to a white voice in the morning? I'm just saying, that was me. So, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm not racist. I promise.
See, this is the problem.
Yeah, man.
This is the exact problem,
I
y'all.
listen to that every morning. No bullshit, bro. I ain't gonna sit here in front.
All right, if you really do that, then I respect. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, this nigga just saying this shit. The Jam 945. Because that's what I thought it was. I'm like, yo, this nigga, all right. But that was the only song on the project that I was a little questionable about. But other than that, man, solid body of work. Say That with Smoke.
Yeah, thank you.
My bitch just ordered takeout. Yeah. I got too much cocoa on this stove. My nigga say that. Oh my God, nigga. What?
Yeah, that video coming soon too. I got that in the tuck right now, man. I just ain't drop it yet, but I got that in the tuck, bro.
Yeah, I love that record. Lee Boy blacked out like he always do. Lito, come on. Yeah, like you and Lito's the 1-2 punch, regardless.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Like that's what y'all do. So
that's
like
my dog right there.
You know what I mean? Like I knew I was gonna see his name on here. But damn, man, like I'm kind of fucked up that I didn't see the Rain Slinging. Where the fuck is that at? Why is
it's
that?
an EP. It's not an album.
It don't matter. It should be here.
Maybe you got the
on
Great
all
Value
platforms, Apple Music, all of that.
Maybe you got the Great Value Apple Music. But
Rain,
Wow.
Slee Snow, man.
Wow. Wow.
You know, that was the I want to say I did what?
Oh, I see it right here. Okay.
About 5 songs on that.
Yeah,
I wanna
4
say.
records. 4 records.
Four
All right,
records.
That's probably why I ignored it. I'm not gonna hold you. If it's labeled under singles,
Yeah.
sometimes I kind of, I mean, but that's on me. That's on me. I should have dug in a little deeper. But what on that one? Because I know Rain, Slee Snow was a project you dropped a while ago. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
So this was like the reloaded.
Reloaded, yeah.
So like, what was the motivation to do that?
I did that because, you know, Rain, Slee Snow, I dropped that back in the day. I dropped that on Nat Piff.
Yeah.
Then they took that Piff down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I still got them old records or whatever, but I just didn't want to re-drop them old records.
Right.
So I was just like, you know what? Let me just drop like four records real quick. Just name it Rain, Slee Snow Reloaded.
Okay.
Just to give, you know, just let motherfuckers know, man, I'm coming back.
Yeah.
I'm getting back on that bullshit.
What was your favorite record on that you did?
My favorite record on that one was 17 Elizabeth Street.
Okay. Why is that?
Because around the time, like I wrote Rain, Slee Snow Reloaded around the time that my mother passed. And, you know, and then I really was about to chill with the music shit. Like that shit had me like fucked up. You know, when my mom passed, I was depressed and everything, and I ain't really care for music no more. But
Right.
I know my mother, she used to always be like, every time I come to the crib, she used to be like, "Oh, I sent your new video.
Dope.
I heard that song." And
That's
then,
dope.
you know, so I know, like, I can't quit. I can't stop
Yeah.
this shit, man, because, you know what I mean? She's looking over me, everything. So it was just like, yeah, she was my
dope.
motivation for this shit. So I was just like, you know what? Let me just drop a little record for whatever. But see, I got back. I chilled like almost a year rapping.
Yeah.
Because people don't know, like, I fell back because my mom was on hospice, so I had to really take care of her.
Yeah.
Like, every day I had to move from my crib, move back in with her just to take
Just
care
to
of
make
her.
sure she
Like,
was
you know what I
right,
mean?
yeah.
Like, my mom died right in front of me. Like,
Wow.
took her last breath right in front of me, everything.
But she
you
was
feel me?
home.
But she was home.
That's
She was
gangster.
comfortable with
That's
her kids,
gangster.
you
Yeah,
know?
that's gangster.
So, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, man. So that right there took a big toll on me. So,
Look, I can relate because my father, when he passed in 2022,
rest in peace to him.
I appreciate you, man. Likewise to your mother, man. My sister's the real gangster because I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Once we pulled the plug and we was in the hospital, we was over here at Good Samaritan in Brockton. They was just like, yo, there's nothing we could do for him no more. Like, he's suffering right now. You either gonna let him suffer or you just pull the plug and let him go. So we had to make that call. It took us like 3 days to make that call. And then we finally did. And I just seen life coming out of him, my nigga.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I'm out. I remember that day, like vividly, nigga. I was crying like a little bitch walking to my car, nigga. Like, it was raining, nigga. I'm walking out the hospital, nigga. And I'm like, this is some wild shit. And I leave, nigga, and go to the crib, whatever. I'm like, I just want to sleep this off. It's a bad dream.
Ain't real.
Nigga, my sister called me at like 5 in the morning, nigga, like, yo, he's gone. I just seen him take his last breath. So I can't relate to that, but from what she depicts it as, I can only imagine how tough that is, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So God bless you, my nigga. Like that's
Appreciate you, man.
I couldn't do it. Like I already knew I was gonna crumble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was
losing a parent real hard, man. I definitely crumbled. Like
Yeah.
I crumbled. Like I folded like a motherfucker. Bro.
Yeah.
Like that was my heart and soul right there. Like so yeah, losing a parent, that shit's real hard, bro. Especially when you real close to that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so nah, man. But R.I.P. to her, man.
Yeah.
And what's dope is that you put her in the music, so that's
Definitely.
she gonna live forever through the music,
Yeah,
bro.
definitely.
Through her children, through the music, man. So that's fire, bro. Like, respect to you.
Appreciate
And
you.
you know,
bro.
a lot of people don't have support from their parents or the people that they find the most important in their lives when it comes to
Definitely.
music. So what was that like? Like just having her in your corner.
Like that, it was, man, listen, that shit used to warm my heart up. Cause it's
Yeah.
just like every time I walk in the crib, oh, I seen your video. I heard this. I want a Benz.
Ah,
I want a Benz. Like,
Yeah.
make sure you give me that Benz.
yeah,
Put
get
me
my
in a
that
nice
S-Class.
house. Put me
Yeah,
in a nice house. Get me out the hood.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tired of living in Mattapan. I love Mattapan, but I'm tired of living in Mattapan.
yeah.
So, you know, that was my motivation. I was always happy, too, that she, like, messed with my music. Because when I was younger, she used to be on my ass about school, everything. So, you know,
Right.
I started doing music and everything. And she just hearing the shit, like, That's what you went to? Oh, okay, but all right. She got it after a while, but I loved it. Like, okay, you swearing now and all of that shit. Like,
Right.
oh yeah, like, oh, you doing this?
Yeah.
Oh, you went okay.
Oh,
Like,
you had what pack, nigga?
yeah, you feel me? You had that. Oh, you
Say
out
on
here,
dogs.
you out here doing what? Take kids in the streets or whatever. Like, just stay safe. But you know, I know it's music.
Yeah.
You know, so I kept it that way. She never knew.
Mothers know their child.
Bullshit.
Though.
Yeah, they
Mothers know
definitely
their
do.
child.
They definitely do.
Because I'll tell you like this, nigga. When what happened when COVID happened? You know what I mean? Like, I'm far removed from shit we was doing when we was kids.
Right.
My mother called me like, yo, they about to lock niggas down. She's like, Charlie, you still got your guns? And I was like, yo, mom, what the fuck, nigga? I'm on the phone. I was like, yo, mom, what's up with you? Like she was like, yo, she was like, I hope you got them shits. You got kids, nigga. And I'm like, yo, I was like, yo, mom, I'm gonna call you back. Like, lady. So mothers know their children, man.
Yeah.
So I love that you had that relationship with her where she, you know, supported you wholeheartedly, man. Because that's what matters the most, my nigga.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, you could have a million niggas on the block say you nice, my nigga, but
Yeah.
when your parents
When
say
you-
like, yo,
When your parents
I
tell you,
see that vision. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And a lot of my friends, they parents tell me,
Yeah.
"Oh, I love your voice. You keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Get us out of here."
Yeah.
Like,
You got a great rap voice.
Nah,
I was
thank
just
you.
saying that to Mello when you got here. I was like, bro, got a great rap voice. Like, you know, it's not about what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah.
A lot of the times.
Definitely.
And that's you as an artist, bro. You know what I mean? Because there's times where you'll say a bar that don't even rhyme with the last bar,
Yeah.
but it still work.
Yeah.
Because of how
Exactly.
you said it. And I'm like,
What the
yo,
fuck?
how this nigga do that? Like, you know what I mean? So there's not too many niggas that can pull that off. I could count on 3 fingers right now. You got Ghost, Ray, Slick Rick. On Dead Dogs. Like, off the top of my head right now, those are 3 artists that I know that could do that and make it sound good. So if you doing that, you in good company, my nigga.
Definitely appreciate it.
You know what I mean? Like, good
Appreciate
shit.
it, bro.
Real shit.
I learn from the greats, man.
Nigga, we all
I
do.
study rap, yeah, for real.
Yeah, but what's new with you now, man? What's going on with Slee now in 2025, man?
2025, man. Listen, man. I just been working. I got a lot of new music about to drop. You know, I've been running around with Smoke, man, handling little music shit. Like, we've just been busy, bro. We just been busy as
Yeah.
shit right now, you know.
I see
so,
that. Y'all been on the press run.
Yeah, definitely.
Except for CWTFB. He ain't been here yet.
Nah,
but,
he
yeah.
coming. He coming. Don't worry. He gonna come. He gonna sit right on this couch,
All
man.
right,
So,
bet.
you know, but other than that, yeah, man, just getting the music shit situated, you know, like, it's marketing too, man. People think, like, you know, you could put music out, whatever, but, you know, you gotta have that marketing. Like, I put my own money up on everything I do, like,
And that's what it be.
but, you know, you need that marketing, you know, you need that business, that company to put that big bag up for you to get where you need to get to.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's all we've been working on, you know, right now. And, you know, Smoke been helping me with that. You know what I mean? So, you know, I just been on the drawing board, bro, just getting everything together. But I'm about to drop a project. I'm about to drop a record actually with me, Smoke, and my man DQ Jones,
Okay.
called Hunger Games. You know, that's dropping real soon.
Yeah.
Video, song, everything. I'm gonna drop a little project before the summertime hit. Probably gonna be like 6-7 songs.
Yeah.
No, I don't got a title for it yet, but you know, but those are probably gonna be like my only features on there.
Okay.
Like, I've been thinking about, you know, reaching out to certain artists, do features or whatever, but right now I'm just focused on what I got going on, bro, because people be all over the place in the city, man.
I
But,
get it.
You know, shout out to everybody in the city doing their thing.
I mean, you know, the people that you work with, man, they're a lot of reputable people, man. So,
Yeah, definitely.
Bells, you was gonna
And
say
how do you approach releasing things, right? So, because I've heard you said you did the Slee Snow Reloaded,
Yes.
and that was basically kind of a rendition of something that you had previously released that is no longer, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
And then you mentioned the music video that you that's on this last album, Nights on Holly.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly the name of the song. I was holding it in my brain this whole time and waiting for the right time to say it. But You said that you were gonna drop a music video real soon.
Oh,
with
say that.
one.
With Smoke
say
Over.
that.
Yeah.
Say that. And that is 2 years. You know, like we're 2 years removed from that, right?
Yeah.
But you still think that it's worth dropping the
Definitely.
music video.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
You know what I
believe it.
mean?
I tell a lot of artists that like even if it could take 2-3 years, like the record's out there, and then you know people seeing you in the streets, and then they showing love like, yo, I love that record, that record. I just feel like it's like, all right, give them a video for it, and then you know the video always make the record harder, depending on,
Facts.
you know what I mean, how the video is or whatever. But I feel like if you could drop a song 2 years back, and you drop the video for it now or something, people might fuck with it more.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people know who I am, but a lot of people don't know who I am. You know, so it's like I could drop some old shit video right now to this day, then they gonna be like, oh shit, some new shit
to them,
like, okay,
yeah.
this is fire. Like,
Oldie,
but it's been out
oldie
2
but goodie.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true.
Old to me, new to you type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
A lot of people see me, they be like, yo, that's Say That record, bro. I love that record. Like that shit's hard. Or that record with me and Lee Boy, that
Oh my God.
yeah, that
Skate music.
skate music. Like they
Jesus
love that.
Christ.
They like, why y'all ain't got no video for that yet?
Yeah.
Like-
Lee Boy don't even want to rap.
Yeah, man, my man's a father right now, man, taking care of his young boy, man.
Yeah.
So, but he definitely, Lee Boy definitely got some shit in there. He got some shit, but he need to release it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you
I
gotta
feel
release that
like-
shit, man. But he's being a father right now,
Yeah.
man. He's a great dad too. So
I feel like all of
Respect
the
him on
artists that are great don't, they're not as, or they I don't want to say give up, but they're a little bit more lax when it comes to releasing stuff. And I don't know if it's because they just know they're good and it's like, okay, whenever I release, it's always going to be hot. Or
Be
if it's
loved,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? The passion's not there anymore, whatever the case is. But I know that the people that suck, oh man, they're vigilant.
yeah,
Niggas said they're vigilant.
Be like them, okay? Because they really are. But I wanted to
Vigilant is
ask you,
hilarious.
how do you decide what makes the cut and what doesn't?
See, with me, with the music, like when I record music, I listen to that shit over and over and over by myself.
Yeah.
Before I let the next person hear it. Then I go around, you know what I mean, some of my friends, and I play the record for them. What you think about this? And then I get the feedback from them, and I be like, all right. You know, they tell me good things. Like sometimes they tell me, yeah, bro, that ain't it. That ain't it,
Yeah.
bro. Like, talk about this, or you know, or they never say the shit suck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they just be like, nah, bro, not at this time what's going on, and nah, don't drop that yet. Drop
Yeah.
this record or whatever. So I go off of me, like how I feel about the record, and sometimes my friends, they tell me like, yo, drop this or whatever, but it depending on the timing. Like, you know what I mean, I could be going through something like some stress shit, and then I write a record about me going through this, and then this, I'm like, I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna drop this shit because
That's what I was gonna
this
say.
is me. You know what I mean? And I know
Yeah.
somebody else is probably going through this. So I just be like, this is the right time to drop it for me.
And that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, has anyone ever said like, nah, bro, not this? And you're like, all right, I'm gonna see for myself.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because sometimes it's always subjective, especially when it's the person that's not creating the art. You have your consumers, which are also your friends and your family and stuff
yeah.
like that. But you have the people who are outside of that who might want exactly what you want to put out, and then you have other people in your ear like, nah, bro, like I know that it would be better at this time, whatever the case may be. And how do you, what makes you choose to not listen sometimes, even though you want their opinion?
Because I like my peoples, my friends and shit, they hear certain shit like, yo, this shit's hard, bro. You gotta drop this shit, because I know what type of timing they on. It could be some street shit or something.
Yeah.
They be like, yo, bro, this is the record right here. This shit's hard. Like, you talking that shit or whatever. But I'd be like, nah, bro, it ain't the time for this one, because I'm not in that state right now. I'm going through this right now, so I gotta drop this. And I feel like, you know, if I drop this, I get more attention than the street shit. Like, everybody right now drilling in the music. They doing drill music.
That's
Shout out
young
to
nigga
everybody,
shit.
but
Yeah.
I don't do the drill music. Like,
That's young nigga shit though.
yeah, that's young nigga shit. Shout out to them though. I respect it. Like, it's people trying to keep up with the timing.
Yeah.
So, you know, all the young boys in the town, the YNs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's on their
Dog.
drill shit.
Dog.
It's like, that's cool. But, you know, if you really trying to get some paper, man, like, tell your story, man. Tell your story. Like, not saying that drill shit ain't your story, but you know, this is Boston.
9 times
Boston
out of 10
small.
don't be, but
Yeah, exactly.
digress.
People be lying in their raps and all
Yeah.
that shit, but you know, you don't want to go that way in that lane because all the time because you drilling and you talk about your beef and all that shit. Police paying attention to that.
Yeah.
I had a police officer pull up on me one day. They pulled me over and they was just like, "Oh, okay, Norfsyde Slee, Mr. Free Throw It." And
Wow.
I'm just
And
like,
that's
damn.
Wow.
Crazy.
Like, and you know, that's an old record. And I'm just like, damn, these motherfuckers are paying attention to
Yeah.
motherfucking records and shit.
Yeah.
Like, they like, yeah, bro, we be in the station watching all y'all videos.
You know what's crazy? It flips for media niggas. Nigga, I got pulled over one time. A whole cup full of tequila in my cup holder.
Lord.
Tints on black. The cop goes like, "Oh, you the podcast dude?" And I was
Yeah,
like,
see?
"Yeah." He was like, "Yo, you good, man? Just when you come around here, put your windows down because you know they gonna fuck with you because of the tints."
Nah,
And I'm like,
Insane.
I was like, my nigga.
Like, some will let you slide. Like, they definitely a lot of cops let me slide because, you know, they knew what I came from and they used to
Yeah.
like when I was younger. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't doing all that wild shit now, but when I was younger, it was
Yeah.
crazy. So
Young nigga shit.
they see me now, they just like, yo.
I'm glad you
I'm
alive,
happy for
my
you,
nigga.
man.
I'm
Yeah,
glad you
exactly.
free.
You alive, you free, you
Yeah.
doing your music shit, man. Like, keep it up, man.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't out here running around like how you used to. Like, we ain't gotta come looking for you no more.
Yeah.
Right.
Know what I mean, we looking at your videos. Shit look like you doing good, and so you know, like,
Yeah. That's a blessing.
It is
For
a
anybody who
blessing.
was, you know, on bullshit when they was young, you know what I mean?
exactly, bro.
It's a
And
blessing for niggas.
It's definitely a blessing that I'm definitely still here to this day because I've been through so much shit. And
Yeah, like when you
especially
said
the
on
area
that
I'm
last
coming from.
freestyle, you was like, shit bag, shit stinking, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like when
You
I
got
got
shots
shot
at,
and all
yeah.
that shit, I was on a shit bag, piss bag. Like I couldn't walk for like 13 months.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I was
What?
on bed rest.
Yeah.
Like, you know, my mother was taking care of me. Like
Yeah.
I had a whole split through my fucking stomach. You know what I mean? Like she used to clean that shit every day, clean my bag. Then I
Wow.
had started cleaning my bag. Then once I started being able to walk, I was still on the shit bag for a while.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Hey,
But-
I know niggas who got shot type
yeah,
shit. Like,
bro. So you know, like
Yeah.
that right there was just definitely was a hard time for me too around that time because it was just me being around my mother and she seeing that shit like, damn man, I got her
Yeah.
like catering to me like
yeah.
that shit. Fuck, I
And
ain't
you don't
want
wanna
my
put her
mother
through
seeing
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
it was just like, but you know, I got better than
It's
you know,
mama
got
love,
on,
man.
Yeah,
that
man, got on the
is.
right track after that, you know. But I stay
Dang.
dangerous. I don't go out looking for trouble or none of that shit. But
We grown men now, bro.
yeah, we grown men, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
all about money, man.
Yeah.
Just talk some money with me, then we can. That's all, bro.
Yeah, man,
Like,
because, you know, when you a young nigga, you don't think you could die.
yeah, nah, for real.
That ass.
You just young and stupid.
Yeah, you really legit don't think you can die.
Yeah.
Until it happens. Because I know
Exactly.
niggas like
I
that.
lost too many friends, bro.
Nigga,
like,
what? I said from the age of 13 through 21, I think I went to a funeral every year.
Yeah, see,
13 through 21 every year. Like, that's crazy, bro.
like
That is
yeah,
crazy.
bro.
You
Like,
know what I mean?
I ain't lose like it's like I got my niggas. It's niggas that I'm cool with, fuck with, whatever. But my friends,
Right.
like my real friends, like a lot of my real friends died.
Damn.
Like, so you know that
That's rough.
shit. Yeah, man. Like that shit. Fuck. Like my recently, like my man Mook, Big Mook, rest in
Yeah,
peace.
R.I.P., man.
That shit, bro. I'm every day to this day. I still wake up and just be like,
What happened with him, man?
just damn, my bro's gone, man. Like I cried. You feel me? Like damn, bro,
course,
because
of course.
he was a good dude, bro. Like you know what I mean? Took care of his kids, family, took care of his friends. But he had a heart attack.
Oh,
You know what I mean? This is
damn.
like his second heart attack. Like
Shit.
so, yeah, man. Like
Hey,
that's why
man,
I try to
take
tell
care of
people,
your health,
take
my
care of your
niggas.
health. Like, yeah, man, motherfuckers be out here not going to the doctors and
Yeah.
just not
Yeah.
taking care of themselves, drinking, smoking, just running loose. I tell all my friends now, man, like, yo, man, take care of yourself. I try to, like, I'm one of the positive ones out of, not saying I'm the only one, but
Yeah.
I be kicking that shit to my friends and my young boys and all that shit. Like, yo, man, y'all gotta take care of yourself.
Matter of fact,
and-
Yeah.
speaking of that, my nigga, let me kick game to you young niggas right now. Last year I caught an OUI. A lot of people don't know that shit because I don't talk about that shit. I'm 35 years old, my nigga. I was 34 years old. I caught a fucking OUI. Why is that? Because I was trying to fucking hang out with my young boys, nigga. I was outside at a cookout, nigga. I got drunk as shit. Here's the thing about alcohol. Sometimes when you consume too much of this shit, you think you good.
Yeah.
You get in your car, you feel fine. Nigga, I nodded off and hit a fucking, like, boulder. Like, I didn't hit nobody. Thank God.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine you hit somebody, whether it be a young kid driving home, 18 years old, 2:30, 3 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
An elderly person driving home, or whoever it was, somebody in the car with their kid or whatever the case. You know what I mean? If I hurt myself where I was a paraplegic or some shit, I would have been like, yo, I ate that. That's on me. But if I killed somebody on accident, bro, that's some shit that you can't live with, my nigga. Like,
definitely.
you gonna have to hold that for the rest of your life, nigga. Like, somebody who didn't do nothing to you and you just took their life because you violated your own control.
Yeah.
That should have stressed
You know what I mean?
out.
So don't. Ever since then, my nigga, I've been trying to like really. I ain't gonna force it with this liquor shit.
Yeah.
Cause I like to drink. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna say I'm stopping drinking because that's bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to niggas. I'm not gonna lie to myself. I love to drink. I've been drinking since I've been here, right? But I also understand my tolerance and I also understand my limits. You have to understand your limits. But take care of yourself at the same time.
Yeah.
At the same time I'm drinking this tequila, I had a salad. I came here with a salad.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's all I've been eating. Like, these niggas is like, oh, this nigga funny as shit. Like, this nigga getting lit, nigga. He's eating the salad. Yeah, like, that's this balance, nigga. Life is about balance and balance, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to understand, like, take care of yourself, my nigga. If you ain't doing at least 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups a day, you're not taking care of yourself. You said niggas ain't doing
They're
that?
not. They
Why
counting
not?
100 bullets a day.
A lot of niggas ain't
But
going
why
and
not?
working out. I go to
But
the
that's
gym
like the
every other
bare
day,
minimum, bro. If I don't go to the gym, at least get your calisthenics on at the crib.
Definitely.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you ain't going to the gym and you know what I mean, blah, blah, blah.
Some people are too lazy.
Do
bro.
I was about to
something.
say a lot of those things take discipline
Niggas is
and
crazy.
actually getting up to do it.
I don't even got dumbbells at the crib. I got two 15-pound dumbbells at the crib. I'll go crazy on the 15-pound dumbbells till my arms get tired.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why not? Nigga, that's what I got at the crib. If I don't feel like going to the gym, nigga, just go crazy on that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You do fucking 300 reps of curls, nigga.
Yeah.
Good.
Now your arms don't work for a little bit, but you be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they
Like,
can't have that.
get your blood flowing type
Exactly.
shit. Stay healthy, nigga. Like, keep your shit, you know what I mean? Keep your shit
Take
moving.
walks
my nigga.
at the very least.
I'm
Take walks.
gonna tell you like this. If y'all niggas don't get in shape, you ain't gonna be able to fuck your bitch the way you want to fuck her.
Stamina.
And then she gonna cheat on your ass. And then you're gonna be sick. And you're gonna be making records about how your bitch fucked your mans. And that's your fault, because you didn't fuck her right, because you wasn't on your shit. So, hey, you gotta hold that. Get on your shit, little niggas.
Whatever motivates them, I guess. Where in the world?
Hey,
And that's how beef starts. So if you don't want beef to start, work out and treat yourself right.
yo, fuck your bitch. Look, you go to the gym for 30 days. That shows all the difference.
Yeah.
And your woman
Change
gonna
your
see the
life.
difference too.
Yeah.
She gonna be like, oh my God.
Oh my God, what you been
Who are
doing?
you? You been hitting sides of my pussy. I didn't even know it existed.
All right. See, now we
You ain't lying.
let's circle back to
Just saying.
circle
Be
back.
healthy. Be healthy. That's all I'm
care of
saying. Be
yourself,
healthy.
man.
Take care of yourself. And look,
Bless
I'm
you.
35.
Thank you.
My father died at 74. That means I only got halfway of my life. I'm halfway there.
Yeah.
You think about it like this: an average black man, 70 years old, what they say, right? Some shit like that. I'm halfway there. Nigga, shit, take care of yourself. My nigga, life is short. That's it.
Honestly, it is.
But yeah. So, all right, so you running around with smoke, man. You doing all this press run shit and stuff like that. When you are attached to somebody who is attached to a bigger label, do you feel like that helps you or do you feel like that hinders you as an artist?
I feel like, well, to me, I feel like it helps me because when I'm running around with smoke and I'm going to different places, different little shit going on and all that shit, I'm rubbing shoulders with people I ain't never rubbed shoulders with before.
Right.
People knowing who I am now, like, okay, they seeing me 2, 3, 4 times, like,
Right.
it might be the first time they see you, it's like, all
Yeah,
right, but they
that's
seeing you
spokesmans.
second, third time,
Right.
4th time.
A
It's like,
conversation might spark.
yeah, it's different conversations now.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm building relationships as I'm running around with him. You know, he doing interviews and podcasting, all that other shit. So, you know, I'm rubbing shoulders with everybody that he's rubbing shoulders with.
Right.
And he's introducing people to me like, yo, this my artist, Norfsyde Slee. So, you know, tap in with him. You know, then I spark a conversation from there because I'm a talkative person. I'm not just going to sit around and just be quiet. And
Right.
just like I watch him do what he's doing. Nah, y'all need to know who I am too.
Right.
I mean, I'm Norfsyde Slee. What's up with you, fam?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your podcast. I fuck with it. Okay, yeah, I need to get up on here.
Right.
Holla at me, you know. Then,
Nah, dope.
you know, he got that Maybach deal, but, you know, it's DG. We've been DG forever, man. We've been.
Yeah. R.I.P. Rock Ducati, man.
Dope, man. Great one, man.
Yeah.
Like, I learned a lot of shit from Rock. Learned a
I
lot
bet,
of shit
man.
from Smoke.
What do you-
Rock,
what do you-
definitely.
What do you feel like the biggest lesson from Rock was for you?
The biggest lesson, like, from him, like, Rock could tell me just, you know, yo, Slee, man, what you doing right now, bro? Just, you know, just chill out on that shit, man. Come over here, fuck with this music shit, man. He used to always tell me, utilize your
focused.
sources.
Yeah.
Utilize them shits, bro. Utilize your sources, bro. Meaning, you got me, you got Smoke, bro. You, I mean, you over there doing what you doing, but, you know, come over here, man. Come fuck with us, like.
Yeah.
You know, me and Rock always been. We already had a relationship from the street shit. You know what I mean? Running
Right.
around with him, he doing him, and yeah, he used to come pick me up every morning. I got the sour, bro. Come, I'm about to come pick you up. Where you at? You know, so me and Rock we always had an ill relationship, and then he was just like, yo, bro, you doing your music shit, bro. I love that, and I love to see you do that shit. So, you know, utilize your sources.
Yeah.
And, you know, for a while, I ain't even know what he meant by that. I used to just be like, all right, utilize my sources. Okay.
Like, you so you the plug? Is that what you
Y'all
said?
feel me? Like, all right, bro, I fuck with you with the music and all that shit, bro. Like, but after a while, like, I started to learn what he was talking about. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Utilize them sources, bro. Like, all the connects you got, lock in with them
That's
shit.
what it's supposed to be.
So, you know, that's what I did after a while, you know, especially once he passed. You know, once Rock passed, it was just like, that shit fucked up. I'm just like, damn, I'm back to square one.
Yeah.
I'm back in my hood and trying to figure this shit out with my niggas. And then Smoke was just like, nah, bro, you got that seat at the table still, bro. Don't fall back on that music shit, bro. You still got a seat at this table, my nigga. Let's
Real
go.
nigga. Yeah.
So from there, it was just, yeah, man. Then,
What
you know,
Lee
I
Boy
learned
say on that freestyle, never been a fiend, but I learned from Smoke and
Smoke
Rock.
bro.
Yeah.
For real. I learned from all three of them niggas too. You feel
Yeah.
me? Lee Boy, Rock, and Smoke.
Yeah.
Lee Boy used to tell me, bro, you writing too much words in your rap, bro.
Right.
Cut them shit short.
Right.
Know what I mean? So definitely Lee Boy leader. He a teacher,
Yeah,
bro. You
leader.
know what I mean? He'll
Yeah.
teach you some shit. Like
Yeah.
that's why I be mad right now. Like, he's chilling and shit, but I be like, bro, you gotta get back to the rapping, bro. I know you on your father shit, man.
Yeah. I was talking to him the other day.
I love
and
to see that though, man. Like
That's my
he's
boy.
a real father. Like I love that shit.
Nah,
When my
he's a
friends
great
is
father.
real fathers and
Yeah.
shit, taking care of their kids.
Yeah.
Like I stopped fucking with a lot of niggas that don't even take care of their kids.
Nah,
That's
real
my
shit.
friends. I
Real
fell
shit.
back from them because it's just like, damn,
If you
bro,
don't
you
take
ain't
care
take
of
care of your kids.
kids, what you doing?
You feel me? Like shit, what you gonna do for me?
Right. They ain't
Right.
shit. They didn't ask to be here, nigga.
You feel me?
You
Yeah.
did that. Right.
So, you
yeah.
know. But
Nah, that's
Mums
dope.
too, bro. Mums so
Yeah,
talented.
shout out Mums, man.
Yeah.
That boy talented as
Young,
shit, man. I
too.
call him and just have a quick little conversation like, yo, bro, what you got going on, bro? He'd tell me, like, yo, bro, listen, you need to get in this lane, bro. Start doing this, do this. I'd be like, all right, bro.
Right.
You know, so I learn from
That's
my
dope.
niggas, man. I
That's
listen
dope.
to my niggas at the same time, you feel me? Like, I don't let shit just go past me and just, like, yeah, this nigga, da-da-da. Nah, I listen, like,
Nah, that's what it's supposed to be like, man. If you can't learn from your niggas, then why they your niggas?
yeah, exactly.
Real
A lot
shit.
of
That's why I
people
don't
can't
care to
take
do
advice.
music with a lot of, like, shout out to everybody in Boston that's doing music, but I really don't be caring to do features so much with
Yeah.
everybody from the city because it's like, you know, I got my niggas.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? They talented as shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I would love to do features with some people from the city. Like, I got handpicked some certain motherfuckers, but I just can't do it with everybody because everybody, they just rapping a rap. Like you gotta, like, have some motion, bro. Be serious about what you doing. Don't just rap the rap
Yeah,
because
be
you trying
real
to
about
impress
your
some
craft.
little bitches and
Right.
shit like that, bro. Like, go
So-
for the money, man.
How did the so the song with you and Lito, the walk up with 100 Round Cotto?
My dog.
How did Cotto get on that record?
See, that record, Kato, no bullshit, bro. That was Kato's record. He
Really?
called me to the studio.
Really?
Like, yo, Slee,
Oh,
come to
wow.
the studio, bro. And I think it was like Somerville,
Okay.
Phoenix Downs, I want to say. So he was just like, yo, bro, come to the studio, bro. I need you on this record. You know, me and him had a little relationship for a while, so he was just like, bro, I need you to come on this record. Then I happen to have dollars with me.
Yeah.
So he was just like, oh, you dollars with you too? Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah. Y'all come to the studio. So we went to the studio. We did the record. We did the record quick, too. We did the record. Yo, no bullshit, bro. We did that record like in, like half an hour.
That's dope.
Like, I wrote my
That's
verse
crazy.
on the way to him.
That's dope.
So when I got there, he was like, damn, bro, you just wrote this shit on the way here. Like, yeah, bro. But so that really was supposed to be for his project. But when I was about to drop my project, I called him like, yo, bro, what's up with this record? I could throw that shit on my shit. He's like, yeah, bro, go ahead. Like, hell yeah, bro, do your thing, bro. You know, you like my brother. So, you know, evil twin.
Yeah.
Go do that. So, yeah, that's how that record came about. But
Yeah. Shout out Kato, man.
I love
That's
that
my
record
brother
too. Yeah,
for
that's my boy right there,
And
man.
you
Like,
know that's not common, right? For someone to say like, yeah, that's okay, that's cool. A lot of people would be like, no, that's mine.
Yeah.
And with the mindset of if you drop it on your project and it booms, then now I'm mad because I could have dropped it on my project for
Yeah,
it to boom.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
it's just
So-
love. It's just love. Love's there. Like, he got so much love for me, and I got a lot of love for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
You know, a lot of niggas will look at it as a look, but like, it's like, dog, we all got the same common goal here, right? And that's to really make a full-time living off this music.
definitely.
So if you could push the envelope to a place that might make sense for you, my nigga, why the
Yeah.
fuck would I block you from?
Yeah.
Why block your blessings, my nigga?
for real.
And that was dope. That was a fire record, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kato was one of the first niggas championing this album. Before I even heard it, he was like, yo, tapping with Slee shit. Because you sent it to me, but like, you know, I'll be moving around, I'll be doing mad shit. I ain't hear it yet. And he was like, yo, and I talk to Kato at least once a week. Like, that's my brother for real. And he's like, yo, you heard Slee shit yet? And I'm like, nah, not yet. He's like, nigga, go listen to Slee shit, nigga. He's like, stop playing with my man. So, and I'm like, yo, bro, relax, nigga. I'm gonna hear it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And then when I heard it, I was like, I see why he was saying that shit. I'm like, all right.
You thank Kato from around my way.
Right,
Man, the way
on
he
dog.
vouched for me, man. Like,
Kato a nomad,
right
though.
there, bro.
Kato a nomad.
Yeah.
Like, that nigga, nobody know where Kato from. Like, no bullshit. Like, nigga, like, where you from, nigga? Everywhere.
yeah, everywhere.
I'm from
everywhere.
uptown, downtown, in town, and out of town, nigga. What the fuck are you talking
Respect
about?
it everywhere.
Whatever.
You know?
Celtics and 6.
Yeah,
He
Celtics and
definitely got
5,
love
nigga.
everywhere too. You feel
Yo,
me?
for
Like,
real.
he got love in certain places, man. So he definitely a good one.
Yeah.
Especially a friend. Like, he definitely a good
He's
friend
a
to
good
have
man,
around
bro.
you.
He's a good man.
He give you plays like, yo, bro, do this. I got this little connect for you, bro. Like, tapping with them, and you know what I mean? Like, so he one of them. He ain't no gatekeeper.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
And how do you feel about
That's why I
gatekeeping?
Gatekeeping, I don't like people that gatekeep, man. Especially we come from a small city. We from Boston, so if you gatekeeping, it's just like, bro, what type of time you on, man? Like, you gatekeeping, you trying to keep shit to yourself. Like, we got a bunch of artists out here, man. Like, get the next person to plug. You doing this, you already ran through that. Like, get the next person to plug, man. Let them
Word.
do their thing. So, you know, I don't like people that gatekeep, because I don't gatekeep. If I got to connect and some shit going on, and I know I could plug the next artist too, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Like, yo, tapping with him, or I'll tell the person, yo, tapping with my man. He a good dude, bro. Like, he got some good music on the way, da-da-da.
Right.
Yeah, I don't gatekeep.
That's why you don't fuck with Benzino?
Nah, I don't fuck with Benzino. Like, salute him and all that shit for the shit that he did, the Source magazine, everything.
Yeah.
But I don't fuck with him. I've been not fucking with him. You know what I mean? Me and him had words while back in park in a little basketball tournament shit. You know what I mean? But, and it all started from some Twitter shit. Then
What you
But
say on
I-
Twitter? You said some shit on Twitter, didn't
I
you?
don't. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
what'd you say, nigga?
like he said some shit first, because, you know,
Him and
motherfuckers
Smoke
see,
got some shit.
yeah, so
Yeah.
you know they see I fuck with Smoke, so it's just like, oh, you fuck with that nigga, it's whatever with you too type shit. But yeah, we shut that shit down quick though, man. We had a conversation or whatever, but that was before he ratted and everything. We had a conversation, shit was supposed to be dead, whatever, but he just kept. I don't know. He probably just thought like, this nigga's some young nigga, man. Like, it's whatever with this little nigga.
So
but
it was a while ago.
until I had to tell him like who my older niggas was and all that shit. Then he was just like, okay, then
man.
all right, whatever.
Oh,
But
he really Norfolk, bro.
yeah, you feel
Like,
me? Yeah. Then he tried to say, yeah, we from the same area. Nah, no, we not, bro. I'm
Yeah.
from Norfolk Street. You from
Yeah.
over there on Colbert over the bridge and all of
Right.
that shit, man.
Right.
But then you know, once you tell and all that shit start to ratting and shit, that shit, everything just go out the window. Like, yeah, shout out to all that sore shit you did and everything, but everything just go out the window. Like, Twice Style, he a real one. That's
shout
the
out
one
Twice
I respect.
Style. E Devious.
Yeah, but Benzino, nah, man. He wear the jackets that nobody in the hood really want to wear. All the wrong jackets.
It's a fucked up situation because I got a relationship with his son. You know what I mean? Chavo. I mean, he's a good dude. You know what I mean? And it's hard to like negate the fact, you know, sins of your father. Right? You know what I mean? But what you gonna do?
I don't think he like his father though. He's
not like his
father.
But he
fuck with his pops, but I don't think he's like his pops.
No, he's not like his pops,
like,
but he likes his pops.
Yeah.
Like,
that's his father. So you can't.
Yeah.
That's the birth you, bro. Like, so you know, but he's not. I don't think he's like his father. Like that's like Koi. Like I love Koi. I love her music, everything. Right. Like I fuck with Koi.
I don't know Koi personally, but from what I hear, she's a sweetheart. So.
Yeah, she definitely is. You know what I mean? But it's just the father. I just don't like him. Like, I'm not saying I got beef with him or whatever shit like that. But
you just can't fuck with him.
I just don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? He in his own lane, I'm in my own lane, and you don't like my big homie, so I ain't gonna lie. I'm not
and that beef is old. Like with him and Smoke.
Yeah, it's old. It's definitely old, and people, you know what I mean, be like, damn, Smoke still beefing with Benzino, but y'all don't understand, man. Benzino be throwing hella shots at Smoke still to this day. So it's just like, what you expect Smoke to just let that shit just sweep under the rug and lay down and all that shit?
Weird.
Nah.
Like
he gonna speak his mind, and then, you know, like I said, he wearing all the jackets that the hood niggas don't wear. Then you trying to rep Boston, like, nah, we don't do that out here. We a small city, but we ain't. Not saying it ain't no rats in Boston and all that shit, but nah, bro, you ain't about to glorify that shit. Then you got the people in the city, like artists that be bigging them up, looking up to him and shouting them out all the time and knowing that, you know what I mean, that he did all of that and y'all still saluting this nigga.
You talking about Last Days?
He's one.
Because I see you had some words for him in the
I
comments
had, me and him had a little few words and all that shit, but like I said, it ain't no problem with Last Days. We just always get into it, little misunderstanding, little shit, little problem, whatever, but it ain't like no street beef or no shit like that. It's just rap shit. Like he be saying, yo, you suck. Like, come on, bro.
Last they suck, everybody they suck, bro.
Suck, bro. Like, come on, my nigga.
He said that to everybody.
You saying that because I fuck with Smoke and all them niggas. You feel me? So it's just like whatever y'all little problem used to be. Y'all don't really got no problems like that.
Last is crazy.
Yeah, so you know, you Slee, man, you like this, you suck. You the wackest nigga in the city. Like, come on, bro. You know I ain't the wackest nigga in the city. Cut that shit out, bro. I tried nigga plenty of times, bro. I'm better than you, bro.
This nigga last,
like, you know what I mean? But you know, it ain't like no street beef or no shit. It just be little music shit we be getting into it with each other with. But that ain't nothing big, nothing major. That I'd be like, fuck this nigga. Da, da, da,
nah, y'all both grown, and we, you know, we had Last here recently, and he's not.
So, he a funny nigga though.
Yeah,
Last is hilarious.
He a funny nigga though.
He's fucking hilarious. But nah, man. With your tenure, you have tenure in music, man, right? What would you say to like the young boys right now that's doing their thing in the music?
Shit, man, to the young niggas right now that's doing the YNs, man. Shout out to y'all little niggas, man, because y'all little niggas is wild out here.
Nigga, they stupid.
I love y'all little niggas. I'm
stupid, dumb wild.
I'm still a young nigga too, but I'm an unk, man. I'm unk.
Man,
I ain't old nigga. I ain't no old nigga.
Uncle Chuck, man. I own that shit.
You feel me? Yeah, the young niggas salute me though. Every time they see me, they love me, man. What up, Slee? Da, da, da. But you know, to the young niggas right now, man, I just say like, yo, do your music, bro. If you doing music, get your money. Stay out the way of the bullshit. Don't let no old nigga trick you out the streets, because these old niggas that have you out here on dummy missions. You feel me? So, yo, do you, man. Listen to, keep your friends close, like your real friends, nigga. Like, all that jumping around different hoods and listening to other niggas, man. Fuck all of that bullshit, bro. Keep your circle tight. You drilling out here with the music, you try to make a living for yourself behind this music, do you, man? Because I don't hate on none of the young niggas that's doing them. And then, you know, they adapting to the music right now. So it's like, if the drill's going on, go ahead, do you. If that's feel you nice with that shit, go ahead. But to y'all little niggas, man, just stay out of jail, man. Don't end up in that casket, man, because I done seen too many of my young niggas die. You feel me? Like, my man Skeet, man, he died at a young age, 15 years old.
Jesus.
So it's just like, I don't want to see that for the little niggas out here, man. But
Yeah.
they little niggas is doing them right now, man.
Yeah.
Besides the little crash out ones and all that shit that don't listen.
Yeah.
No, but if you got older nigga that's around you, giving you game, telling you, you know what I mean, listen to him, man. Don't walk past the drunkies and motherfuckers that's trying to give you game because they know. Them need to be
the drunkies be having a real game.
Yeah,
because they don't want you to be where the fuck they at, nigga.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yo, don't be think because this nigga's drunk. His words don't. Nah, bro. Listen to that nigga, man, because he's steering you in the right direction.
I'm gonna one time
shout out to the
OG.
YNs, man. Shout out to all the young niggas in the city, man, doing them. And that's crazy you say that because I seen some shit on the internet. I ain't gonna say no name, but you know, the nigga was down and all the young niggas and all that shit with the music and the drill shit. But it's just like, yo, bro, let them little niggas adapt to what they got going on, man. Nah, not you, bro.
All right, cause I done did that before.
I would have said you, bro. I would have been like, yo, man, yeah, you, bro, child, you fucking shit on the little niggas, man.
Nah, you know what? My thing is, what I don't shit on little niggas. My thing is, I want them to be smarter.
Yeah.
Right? I just want them to think about what the fuck they doing.
Nah, definitely.
Because I feel like when we was younger, we would allude to street shit in our music.
Yep.
We would talk about it without talking about it.
Yeah.
If we knew about some shit that happened, I'd say my man's da 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 in the ball, or I done seen da 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 da. Like,
nah.
These niggas is like,
little niggas.
Rico shot that nigga on Blue. It was 2:30.
It was 2:30 in the blue.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
It
yo,
was 2:30 in the blue charger. He hung out the window and busted out. Like,
So I hung out the window, blowing blood.
Rico at the crib like, nigga, what?
What is he
Damn,
talking?
Why
you
would
don't
you
put
say
my
that?
name in that shit. Yeah.
It's
An investigation comes.
Yeah.
Sooner
and then
or
they're
later.
like, what do you mean? Like, I didn't do that shit. Like, Rico didn't do nothing. You said Rico did.
Yeah, they be like, we took the rug from Rico mama house, rolled him up, and dropped him in the like. What is it? Now they like a rug.
Same shit with Bobby Smurda. He started rapping about all his
Yeah,
doing
doing
this and
that.
this. And look, niggas
Mitch
got
cut a
smashed
body
the
about
fuck
a
up.
week ago. Mitch over here like, nigga, is you
Like,
serious?
you
I
for
did
real?
not.
You feel me? Like,
He's like, I did not catch a body.
I did
niggas
not.
was all snatched up.
Wasn't
niggas.
even
So
here
it's
a
just
week
like,
ago.
you know, dumb it down a little bit, little niggas, man.
Yeah, so I just want these young niggas to be smarter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can still do the same type of music,
Yeah.
but be a little more artistic about
Definitely.
this shit. Be artistic, not autistic. You understand what I'm saying, nigga? Like, stop doing dumb shit. Like, what the fuck, man? And my son's autistic, so I don't mean that in no way. But what I'm saying is, like, mean that, like, do it in a sense where there's some layers to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, layer your shit out, my
And
nigga.
have some tact.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
Like make niggas think about what the fuck you talking about.
exactly.
Like if I you know, you look at a nigga like Pusha T. Pusha T turned talking about cocaine into an art form. Niggas like Ghostface, Raekwon, they turned that shit into an art form. Niggas would literally describe a whole trap house and not one time say I'm in the trap house.
Yeah.
Niggas would be like, dirty sock on the radiator. Dirty plate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll describe the whole setting and you're like, oh, I know where he's at. He's in the trap house.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you know what I mean?
That nigga in that trench.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? But it's like, you niggas, I'm in the trap house with Matt Cocaine. Yeah. And my man, he like Kurt Cobain.
Like,
He's gonna overdose on that shit.
Nigga
And
telling
I'm
on
like,
themselves.
what the fuck? Like, yo,
Just
what's up with you
sweat.
niggas, man? So it's like, y'all niggas have no know-how.
yeah.
And why do you have no know-how? Because you refuse to listen to niggas who's telling you shit.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up and listen. That's what I want you young niggas to do. Just shut up and listen. Because the niggas that you think that you're supposed to listen to is not giving you good advice. Clearly. So listen to the niggas who done made it out. Listen to the niggas who don't have to do the shit that y'all niggas is talking about anymore. And are still lit. That's the thing. Like, niggas think like, cause niggas ain't wilding out in the streets no more. Like, nigga, we lit. I live in a very nice neighborhood. I live a very good life.
Hell yeah.
The fuck is you talking about?
yeah,
Talk to me.
bro.
Talk to Kato, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
For real, bro.
Talk to Smoke, nigga. Talk to Last, nigga. Talk to niggas who's really like disconnected from that shit, but connected to this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, for
come on,
real.
talk to Slee, nigga. Like,
And listen.
and listen.
You feel me? For real.
That's the thing. Like, I just hope these little niggas will just listen, bro. Like I said last year, you niggas be capping about all this shit in your rap. And I feel like these niggas is just wilding right now. Like, I've been looking at what's going on in the news. I watch the news every day. I wake up and that's the first thing I look at. I look at stocks and I look at news. Local news, and I look at national news, international news.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, the fuck's going on in Boston right now?
Niggas out here wild.
Yo.
Don't give a fuck.
They trying to hit that last year homicide today. Like,
Yeah,
nah.
man, for real.
Like I want you little niggas to do better, man. We want y'all to live. We want y'all to live. We want y'all to make it to our age.
I want to see you little niggas
Past
rich.
that.
Man.
Yeah.
I want to see y'all playing with money.
I want by the time that
man.
y'all our
Fancy
age, y'all
cars.
lapped us, nigga. When you 35, I want you to be a multi-millionaire type shit. You know what I mean? Talking yacht clubs and shit. I ain't got no yacht. I want a yacht, nigga.
You feel me?
You know what I mean? Fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I'm on, nigga. Let you little niggas get right, man. For real.
I want to see you little niggas live, man. For real.
But we spoke about it earlier off the mic. What artists out here that you fucking with that don't really get love like that?
My big cuz Poolside Sticks, he doing him right now.
Shout out
man.
Sticks, man.
Kayla Fendi, I fuck with her. Who else? You know I'm always shout out Smoke, man. That's the big
Of course.
homie. Who else? Damn.
But Smoke,
it's a lot of
Smoke get the love. I'm talking about
Yeah.
niggas who don't get the love.
who don't get the love.
Yeah.
I can't even name. It's a lot of Boston artists, bro, but it's just not coming to my mind right now. And then it's like I said, Poolside Sticks, Kayla Fendi, they get a little love, but they need more love.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We need to start supporting each other more and all that shit. But
Well, Sticks just got out his situation, so
yeah.
but he hit the ground running.
Yeah,
Sticks is doing all the right
non-stop,
things.
bro.
He's doing
He
all
focused
I've
right
been
now.
I've been watching just because I've been
Yeah.
watching. I'm always watching because niggas tell me shit. Niggas like, yo, I pay
Yeah,
attention.
you gotta get him up on his couch
Yeah,
soon.
yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's he's one of them niggas that got a story to tell. For
I know.
real, you feel me?
I know.
and he a solid one too.
I know. From what
Real
I hear,
solid
like, I
one,
know.
so-
I don't know him, but like from what I hear,
Yeah.
he legendary type shit.
Nah,
You
for
know what
real,
I'm saying?
bro. Definitely.
Yeah. So, and I spoke to Kayla. You know what I mean? I spoke to
Yeah.
Kayla. I told her about, what I expect from her and things of that nature. But I like what she's doing. Like I love what she's doing right now, man.
And Bo Cash, man, that's my man, bro.
Bo
Like he
Cash.
Bo Cash should be
God
home
damn.
end of this year, but he's one, man. He's one of them ones. Like
Bo Cash
it's
sang his fucking heart out
yeah, bro. Like
on this record. Still here.
still here.
Oh, matter of fact, yeah. Let's get into that record.
That's still here.
Because all right, so Exit Fame, right? He didn't like his rating, right, for his recent project,
Yeah.
Kill Judas. And
Bless you.
bless you, my nigga. But what you and Bo Cash did on that record was the same type of subject matter
Yeah.
that Exit Fame is preaching these days. But y'all did it in such a street way,
Yeah.
in such a polished and class. Like Bo Cash was singing his fucking heart out.
Yeah, bro. He blessed me.
You
with that
shitting me?
Like,
And I'm like, that's what I want to hear from a nigga like Exit Fame. Like that type of polished sound where it's like, I don't want it to feel corny.
yeah.
I want it to sound heartfelt and it's still positive. Cause niggas that made it out of some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
And a lot of niggas made it out of some bullshit, bro. It's not just you and I. It's not just Exit Fame. It's not just Bo Cash. It's not just the next nigga, whoever. But it's a lot of niggas with the backgrounds and the places that we grew up in. We made it out of bullshit, bro. And you giving niggas game like, yo, look, here's my story, but you could also do better.
Exactly.
And they want us to stay down. What the niggas say? They shooting with our hands up. Oh my god, yo, I love that record,
bro.
my nigga. I don't think actually that might be my favorite record. Now that I'm thinking about it, my nigga, that actually might be my favorite record on the
And
whole.
that record, bro, that shit was supposed to drop I was supposed to drop that. Rest in peace to George Floyd. I was really supposed to drop that record right after that, after he passed, because we did that shit around that time. Then he passed. I'm like, yo, bro, we gotta come up with some shit where, like, you know, positive shit where, you know what I mean, these cops killing motherfuckers and people don't know, man. There's a lot of cops that killed people in Boston, that killed a lot of blacks in Boston. Like, the number probably up from the time that I wrote the record, but the time I wrote the record, it was like, I remember it was like 46 blacks that got killed by cops.
That's wild.
So the number's probably up by now. So, you know, we sat down and just sat like, yo, bro, what we gonna do with this record? We had the beat. I had my verse already. Bo Cash was like, yo, you know what, bro? I got this hook. I got a perfect hook for this shit.
The
so
hook was amazing.
we sat down with Brady, Surefire Studios. Shout out to Brady.
Yeah.
And, you know, he helped us piece the shit together. So it was just me that I didn't think it was the right time. I knew it was the right time to drop it, but I was just going through so much shit that I didn't drop it at the time that I was supposed to.
Right.
Because I felt like if I dropped it at that time, it probably would have just took off crazy. You feel me? Like, but we still got it out there though.
Incredible record, bro.
Thank you.
Like dope record, and I just love the message behind it, and I think that more people should take heed to, like, if that's the type of music that you want to make, like positive music, my nigga, we can all do that.
Yeah.
But let's do it from an authentic place. We don't gotta do it. We don't have to cliche our music to make it mass consumable.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's a mass consumable record.
Definitely.
You could shop that shit around to anybody.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? You could, nigga, to any organization, nigga,
Man, a
for
couple
the
doors
disgruntled
opened for me
youth.
for that, after that record. You feel me? Like, a lot of people reached out to me after that record. Like, it definitely opened a few doors for me.
I'm sure.
That record.
I'm sure.
You know what I mean,
So nah, man, you got a good balance of what you doing, my nigga.
Yeah.
thank you.
And I wanna see you, you know what I mean, do more and flourish, my nigga. Like, I wanna see you, like, really, like, hit the ground running and do what you wanna do.
Yeah.
You wanna accomplish with this
I
shit, my nigga.
appreciate you, bro, for real. I definitely am, though. You know, I'm focused, man. Like, I left a lot of bullshit alone just to focus on this music shit. And then, you know, I got my ancestors, I got all my friends that passed away that believed in me. So it's like I can't give up. So it's like, that's my main focus right now is just this music. And then, you know, I be having smoke on my back. Yo, bro.
I'm sure.
What the fuck you doing, man? You gotta drop this.
He's like,
bro.
yo, Slee, what you doing, my nigga?
Man, like, so, you know, I'm
Yo,
definitely
Slee, why
focused,
ain't you in the
bro.
studio?
Yeah, man. I do it for Ducati too, man.
What the nigga
like,
what the nigga smoke sound like in the morning when he call you? It's like, yo,
Oh,
wake
man.
up, my nigga.
yo, man, top of the morning, bro. Hey, what you on? Yo, we got this to do, bro. You ready?
That nigga sound like a commercial every time he talk.
So funny as shit, bro. But you know, he always give me game. Like any phone conversation I have with him, he just running game by me.
Yeah.
So you know, I love that. Like I got older niggas around my way and shit, but they, you know, they definitely give me game and all that shit. But you know, Smoke, he give me game with the music shit and
Yeah.
you know, life shit.
Business-wise.
Period.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like. Yeah, man,
That's
a
a good-
lot of shit, bro. Like,
that's a
you
good
check
OG.
up on me, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, you good? How you feeling? How your mental state? You all right? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, then, you know, once my mom's passed and all that shit, like, you know, once Smoke just showed so much love, bro, then sent flowers to my mom's funeral, all that shit. Like, so, you know, right there just showed me, like, yo,
He's
my
in
bro
your corner
really
for
cared.
real.
Yeah, he in my corner. He really cared for me and everything. So,
Yeah.
I love
What
that
do you
dude.
think what do you feel like helped you really pull out of that depression from when your mother passed?
My friends around me, my real friends around me, they parents, like, yo, man, you still got a mother. Like, you know,
Yeah.
your mother's gone, and you know, I still got my biological mother too. You know, she's still in my corner and all that. But you know, then I got my friends, they mother. They used to just tell me like, yo, man, you still got a mother right here. So you know, like
That's
it's like
real.
my man Reem, his mom's like,
That's real.
she always reached out to me, yo, you my son. Don't
That's
you know what I
dope.
mean?
That's
So
dope.
you know,
That's why I love us for real.
yeah,
Like,
for real.
Black people
like
like that for real.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. Like all my
I ain't never
real
heard no white
friends,
person
they
say no shit
moms-
like that, nigga. I ain't gonna hold you, nigga.
For real, bro.
It's
So, I
different.
got real friends around me, you know. Like I lost a lot of people, a lot of friends, real friends, but I still got my certain few that's still around me right now that, you know what I mean, put that motivation into me, that keep me uplifted. Like, bro, you can't be stressing and doing this, bro. Come on, man. What you doing today?
Word.
I'm about to come check you. We got to go do this. So they ease my mind, take shit up, you know what I mean? So
Nah, real shit.
I love them
those
niggas
are the
for
kind
that.
of people you need around you. It's And it's normally people that it could be somebody that you just met or whatever, and they're just miraculously a great person. But it's normally the people that have been around for a while, the kind of people that know who you are for real and actually care about you and not trying to snake you. You know what I mean?
You know
like,
the people too. You know the people that just come around just to come around or whatever. Then you know the people that's really there and genuine. Like, yo,
and don't want nothing from you.
I keep myself around them.
Yeah, because it's so navigating. I know, like, as an artist and just as a man in general, you know, like solid friendships, solid friendships, real friendships with honest people who don't need anything from you for real. You know, it's hard to find these days. There's people that are out here like snaking their friends.
Yeah, for real. So,
you know what I'm saying? Lining them up.
Like, backdooring them.
Sometimes they don't even
money.
Sometimes they don't even be for no dollars, my nigga.
Nah, that too. Definitely. Not for
you
real.
You got niggas who been around you and
jealousy and shit.
Yes.
Like,
they just jealous of you for no reason. And you just like, what?
What do I got?
What happened?
You like, you know what I'm saying?
What happened? Like what was it? You know what I mean? So
it's definitely a couple of those.
But that's growing pains, my nigga. That's life. You know what I'm saying? Like that's life. So it is what it is, man. But Slee, any last words from you, man? Like what you want to tell the people, man? What you want to come here and talk about?
You know, I don't know, man. Just keep your eyes open for me, man. Show me some love, support, man. I support all artists, man. Just gotta show some love, man. Don't be no fuck nigga, man.
Don't be a dickhead, nigga.
Yeah, bro. Like, we from Boston, man. So, you know, all the artists that's in Boston, it's just like, yo, we gotta support each other if y'all want to open these doors. Yeah. We got a few motherfuckers in the city right now that's there, that's doing them, that could open doors and drag motherfuckers along with them. But, you know, you gotta support, you gotta show that love. Yeah. Motherfuckers just don't want to show love. It be egos and everything, you know? So, yeah, man, that's all I gotta say to people.
Support can come in so many ways.
Yeah, like, definitely. Like,
a repost, easy. Exactly. It don't cost you anything.
Nigga,
a follow. You gotta kiss no ass or no shit like that, man.
A like, nigga.
Yeah, follow, like, comment, share, shit, nigga. Man. See them in the street, show some love, man. That's like, okay, I see what you doing, bro. Salute that shit, man. Like, you got Millie's doing this thing, you got Smoke doing this thing. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta.
And Millie's is Ducati gang too, man.
You know, he definitely came from up under the umbrella.
A lot of niggas don't know that. That's where he came from, man.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. But you know, Millie's, man, he's doing his 1-2. You know what I mean? You know, everybody. Sometimes, you know, you grow out of shit, separate yourself, but it's always still love there. You feel me? He always kept the love and everything. So. But he's doing his thing, so motherfuckers just be like, oh, Cambridge. But yeah, bro, he repping for the city, man.
If it wasn't for Rock, nigga, a lot of niggas from Boston wouldn't know who the fuck Millie's is.
Exactly.
If we being real.
Nah, for real.
Because I knew who Millie's was because of Rock Ducati.
Rock Ducati, bro. He done put a lot of motherfuckers on, man. Like I said, Rock definitely paved the way for a lot of motherfuckers. But shout out to Millie's, he's doing his thing.
Of course, that's my guy. But my nigga, this was real. Appreciate you, man. You welcome up here anytime, my nigga. We about to get into these red cups and rap.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Get these balls in. Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time coming.
This shit, man, real quick.
But you know who the fuck I am, man. I'm Charlie Machine, Uncle Chuck, a.k.a. Chiz W. Bush, alongside my good sis, Choco Bliss, Honey Kiss, my good sis. Big bells from a big block. Come on. We have my man Norfsyde Slee in here, man. DG. You already know what the fuck time it is, man. Episode 264? Yeah, 264. We in the media lab at the Sound Lab, man. Red Cups and Rap Time, man. We out of here. We love y'all. Come on. I know. I like it. I actually like it to like expose. You can see it.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, do you think?
I see it. What's it going on?
Yeah, nigga, I'm an old nigga for real. I love it.
You about to be one of the salt and pepper.